Didn't bring my computer today, so we don't have any songs. Some of y'all will be happy about that. Today's saying is from Anonymous. Anonymous said, if you're looking for a big opportunity, seek out a big problem. If you're looking for a big opportunity, seek out a big problem. If you're looking for a big opportunity, seek out a big problem. If you want to be something, you got to do something. And if you want to be something amazing, you got to do something amazing. Some people in this world today think that I want, so I get, or I'm going to show up, everything's going to be good. That ain't life. You gotta do. You gotta achieve. You don't get paid for not doing nothing. So, if you want to be something big, you gotta do something big. Tell you, last thing this week is money and bacon. Finally, I know y'all been waiting for this. Y'all are so excited. You were supposed to do this a long time ago, and y'all haven't been able to do nothing because you just can't wait to get this money and bacon thing done. Next week, we're only doing one thing because y'all are off. Y'all are off. Yeah, right. Your whole life is off now. Thursday and Friday, there's no school, so we're just going to be able to put a video out Monday, and that'll be it. We'll be doing, what is next Monday? Next Monday is not Money and Bacon. I forget what it is. It's all running together. I can't keep up with all this stuff. Savings and investments. Savings and investments. All right. So we're doing money and bacon today. Money and bacon. So it's boring. Some of it's stuff you know. Some of it's stuff you probably haven't heard of. The three functions of money. And some of this is going to be weird. It's hard to put in words. Anyway, just deal with it. All right. It is a medium of exchange. That's fancy talk. Which means you trade it for stuff. You buy stuff with it. So money is what you use to buy stuff. Stores want your money, you want their stuff, so you trade. It's a medium of exchange. Second thing, it's a store. It stores value. This is dumb. Use money to figure out how much money you got. It gives you I have $50. You know, how much do I have to spend? I have $50. Money gives you that value. I've got this much of this. Hope that makes sense. It stores value. Tells you how much money you got. It is also this is fancy. You're able to tell how much stuff is. If I want to buy this thing, if I want to buy this, well, how much is it? Well, it's $4, $20. I don't know how much this is. School bought it. So money can tell you how much stuff is. This kind of goes together. It's a value. It gives things a value. It gives the amount you've got a value. It gives this thing value. That's the three functions of money. Now there's different types of money. This won't take very long. This is not going to take very long. Commodity. How do I spell commodity? Commode. A commodity, we kind of mentioned this earlier in the year. Oil, gold, silver, those are commodities. crops are commodities. It's something that's worth something. Gold is worth something. So commodity money is made out of it's stuff. It could be gold that you trade for something else. In the old days, pirates were looking for gold, and little gold coins. The coins are made out of gold. The coins are made out of silver. That's commodity money. Money that's made out of stuff. Gold that you use to trade for stuff is the example. Representative money. That word representative should give you an idea what that is. A check is representative money. A card is representative money. It represents money. Your check represents money. Your debit card, your credit card represents money. Fiat money. Fiat was a piece of garbage, little car from Europe, but that's not, doesn't have anything to do with that, I don't think. Fiat money is actual dollars. Okay, in England, they have pounds. Let me make sure. No. Sorry, Dumbo. Fiat money is actual money. Okay. We have our dollar bills. We have coins. That's fiat money. So I don't have any fiat money. I don't do nothing. Some of y'all might have some. That's the actual dollar bills and the coins is fiat money. A currency. Currency is the type of money a country has. There are dollars. I don't know if that means money in every, I don't know if that's an international sign for money, I don't know. It is my world. Dollars. Yen is in Japan. Pounds in England. Euros. That's currency. The denomination. What your community, what your country calls their money. That's currency. Now we call currency dollar bills here too, but demand deposits. Demand deposits for checking account. That's a demand deposit. Checks on there says pay to the demand of, or I demand to pay. You said the words like that. A demand deposit is where you can demand your money out of it. You tell the bank, give me this money, or give that person this money. That's a checking account. It's a demand deposit. Near money. Someday I'm going to sell my house. I'm going to sell my house. I'll be completely out of debt. I got to get with the tax person anyway. When my house is worth enough money, when I can get enough money out of that house, when I can have a check for $150,000, I'm selling my house. I'll be out that night. It doesn't matter. Near money is like a house. Football field's near money. Bank right across the street. Anyway, my house is near money. It has value. It is worth a certain amount of money, but I have to sell it to get that money out of it. I can't go, say you have a $5 million house, you can't go to the store and say, I want to buy this. They don't need that. You have to turn it into money. So near money is something that has value, but you have to turn it into money. You might have stocks. You might have gold. You might have stuff, a car that has a value, but you have to turn it into money. That is near money. It's almost money. It has a value. All right, national banks. First National Bank. the whatever national bank. Those are banks that have been chartered. When you start a bank, you're not going to start a bank unless you have 20 million, 100 million, whatever laying around. You charter that, you have to found that bank and set up your paperwork with the national government. If you do that with the federal government, you are a national bank. If you charter your bank with the state government, that's a state bank. First State Bank in Decatur, or Bridgeport, in Runaway Bay. Here's one in Chico. Is this one here? Yeah, I think this one here is. That means it's chartered at the state government level. It doesn't mean it's better. It doesn't mean it's worse. It just means that's where you're, if you get a degree at a state university, you get a degree at a private university. It's a degree. I guess some people might think this one's better or Harvard's better. Who cares about that? But a national bank is just chartered and established through the federal government. It's not owned by them. You just file your paperwork with them like you do the corporation do. But anyway, National Bank, gold standard. This is where I can't explain everything, right? Back in a long time, up until like the 30s, America had, say it had 100 million, 100 million, let's say 1900, okay? $100 million bills. Or 100 million worth of dollar bills. And America had $100 million in gold. The dollar bills was backed up by gold. We had the same amount, the value of our dollar bills was the same as the amount of gold we had. That was the gold standard. It was backed up by something. Right? We got off the gold standard in 33 and completely off of it in 71. The reason they did that was basically to be able to go into debt. If you're tied to the gold standard, you can't print up more dollar bills than what you have gold by we just have dollar bills now, and the $100 bill is worth a $100 bill because the government says, hey, this is worth $100, and people believe it's worth $100. There's no gold backing it up. Yeah, we got gold in Fort Knox. Watch Goldfinger, Goldfinger, James Bond movie. They'll show you Fort Knox. We got gold in there, but we don't have gold to back up all of our money. We just say we have money. We say it's worth something. There's probably pros and cons to all that, but the basic reason the government got off the gold standard was to get to debt. It was holding back government spending. And we can't hold back government spending. So, the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 established the Fed, the Federal Reserve Banking System. Banks are private companies, but the government oversees them. There's regulations, and the Federal Reserve Banking System, oversees our banks and makes sure they're doing things right. They're not all. This is not great and perfect, but it does some good things. We kind of mentioned them about a couple months ago. Basically, that act established, it regulates our monetary policy. Oh, wow. Monetary policy affects our spending money. Interest rates, they have everything to do with this. They can make it easier to buy a car, to buy a house, buy land, start a business. They can make it harder to do all that by raising or lowering interest rates. That's monetary policy. That's what the Fed does. Banks join the Fed, and they have to follow these regulations, but they have to keep them stronger. That's what the Federal Reserve Act. It established the Fed and monetary policy. The FDIC, which is kind of connected to the Fed. You see this at, you go to the bank and see a sticker, member FDIC. It stands for Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. You don't have to know that. You could win some money sometime on a trivia game. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. This is a government group that insures bank accounts. Up to, I believe it's $100,000. I might be off on that, but there's a limit. Okay, so you guys, when you get your accounts get over $100,000, you need to start a new one. I want to say it's probably more than that now. I don't know, but if you have money in the bank, I don't. You might. You need to. If you have money in the bank, the FDIC ensures that if something happens, if the bank goes under, the FDIC will give you that money back. If you got more than what they're going to insure per account, you won't. You only get back what they pay back. So whatever that number is, it might be $200,000 now, but I should have checked that out. Somebody check that out. If you want to check that, you want to look that up. It's probably real easy. I look up crap all the time. How much does the FDIC insure your account? Why don't you write that down on there? And then we all learn something. But your accounts are insured up to a certain point. Credit unions. There is a credit union indicator. Sometimes credit unions are tied to a company or an occupation. That's a job for some of y'all that don't know. If you work for certain companies, they might have a credit union, which is it's at the bank. And you have to be a member. You have to either work for that company, you might have to be in that occupation. Not every credit union is tied to a company or an occupation, but you do have to buy in. You pay a fee, kind of like the Wise County Co-op electricity. You pay a fee. It might be $20, it might be $25. But it's a non-profit bank. I told you banks are companies. Banks are private companies to make money. Credit unions do not make money. So because of that, members save on interest. They're going to pay less in interest on a car loan or a home loan. They're also going to get paid more on a savings account or a CD. So credit unions are a good deal. If you can get into a credit union, do it. We are members of the Credit Union Indicator. It's a teacher's credit union. I don't know if other people can join it. I've always been a teacher, so somebody's been able to join it. I don't know. But credit union is a good deal because it does save you money and it makes you more money. This is paint here. See right there, paint. I'm doing some work around the house. I painted some clay pots to make them look cool because we're cheap. We buy cheap little pots and spray paint. All right, at a bank. There's 3 things you can do at a bank. Two of them are good. One's bad. You can store money or valuables. And I misspelled it, but I said it okay. Money and valuables. If you got something worth some money, you can store it in the little safety deposit box. You can save your money there. You can get paid interest in your savings account. or a CD, and we'll do that later on with savings and investing. Tune in later. I know you're excited about that. Can't wait. You know what? In a couple, 2-3 weeks, you won't ever hear my voice ever again. You'll never see me. You'll never hear me, and you don't ever have to deal with me ever again. You got that to look forward to. Now, thirdly, which isn't good, but it's kind of good. You can loan money, borrow money, and you end up paying interest. It's not good to pay interest, but if you don't do this, you don't have a car. You don't have a house. You may not be able to start a business. It's a little tight all the time. You want to be fast and strong. He says, yes, we got to work out. That just happened. You can't. Forgot who liked that. Is it Mitchell? Yeah, I think Mitchell, maybe Bonner, Chase. Jack, you know, was laughing at that. But you gotta buy a car, buy a house, start a business. You probably have to borrow some money. Banks allow you to do this. Debit cards. Nobody have a debit card. It is tied to your checking account. So it's tied to money you've already got. It's not a credit card. It's tied to money you've already got. You can use it to buy stuff. Be very careful. We've talked about this. Very careful if you use it. Well, we'll get to that later. But on hotel reservations. Sometimes if you use it on a hotel reservation or to book a plane flight or something like that, you know, a hotel reservations, usually the money gets taken out. If it's a credit card, it'll get taken out when you leave. If it's a debit card, they might take it out before. So just be careful with that. There's a limit on your debit card. I learned this when we got some tax money several years ago, and I went to buy some boots and bought another couple things with it, and we beeped and it was declined. We had thousands of dollars on it, but it was declined. Because for your protection, you can only spend so much or use it so much. If you're going to do a lot of extra stuff with it, you might want to call ahead, tell your bank, hey, I'm fixing to do this. Something else. Just be very, very careful. We'll get fixing to get that. But anyway, it's tied to your checking account. And last, we're done in record time here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only going to take much time, and y'all have to go off and do whatever you want to do. Sorry. Electronic banking, computer banking. What's great about that? It's easy. It's convenient. Okay, you don't have to drive to the bank. When I first started coaching, you got a paycheck. You had to go deposit at the bank. Kind of tough on a couple of your practice goes till 7 or 7:30, and the games are till like midnight sometimes. Kind of hard to get to the bank. I remember exactly how I did that. My bank was in Sherman, and I lived in Van Alstyne, and then I had a bank in anyway. It's tough to do. It's tough to handle. You can do it on the computer now. You have ATMs now. You don't have to go in the bank to do a lot of stuff. It's very convenient, very easy. Also, can be very dangerous. Somebody figures out a way to do stuff on a computer and they protect it, then somebody can figure out a way around that. Some guy sits in his underwear in his basement, he can get through that. And they can steal your money, they can steal your information, they can steal, jack your credit score. They can become you on the computer and take everything you've got. Be very careful when you're buying stuff. If you buy stuff on the computer, a debit card is not the best because then you have access to all your accounts and all your stuff. But there's things you can pay for people to protect you, to keep track of your stuff. Banks will kind of help keep track of your stuff. you know, you gotta be careful when you go to use your debit card, like to buy gas. Check the thing. Check the place where you put your card in, because people can slide stuff in there, readers, and steal your things. You know, I always go in there and mess with it, and pick around, and try to pull something out. It's very easy. It's easy for you to use. It's also easy for someone to get your stuff. And if that ever happens to you, it's a nightmare. It's never happened to me. There's a lot more stuff there to protect you and keep your stuff safe. But anyway, hope this helps. Hope you understood this. Next week, nothing Thursday for me. Monday I'll put something out, and then put a couple more things out on Thursday, and then the next week I think we're going to do the final exam together. You don't have to do it. You're just going to do it just to make sure I can sleep at night and make sure I at least told you everything I need to. So have a good week. See you later.